This is Eric. Thought I'd make a vlog today, kind of share my thoughts on some things. And it kind of has something to do with happiness and how oftentimes I've realized that I inadvertently give away my happiness without even knowing it. So we all probably watched the New Orleans Philly game yesterday. It was a good game. It was a close game. Saints kind of pulled it out at the end when they needed to make a big play. They made one, and they came away with the victory. But within sports, there's always going to be a winner and a loser as far as the world standards, even though I no longer believe in that win and losing thing. However, I'm listening to ESPN radio today, and they're just talking mad shit about Nick Foles. And it's ironic because, like, they're saying, oh, Nick Foles is a stand-up guy, and everybody in the NFL that knows him or someone who knows him says that he's a stand-up guy and type of guy to get a shit off his back to for you, and all the good things, right? But they mention that, and then they put the but in there. But he's not a good quarterback. He's not this. He's not that. They just go and rip him to shreds, right? And only the best can consistently pull out wins, and he's just not the best. That's why Carson Wentz is better than him. And it's amazing to me because it's like, well, Carson Wentz is injured. Like, Nick Foles doesn't go out to lose, per se, He prepares just like anybody else prepares, Sometimes things fall your way, sometimes they don't. But it just proves, at least to me, more and more how what's wrong with this country is the media. I don't have a problem with the media, giving us the news, but they're not so much giving us the news anymore. It's all personal opinion, and most of it is either riding your dick or just ripping you apart. And I hate it. And I had to turn my radio off because I'm not a big Nick Foles fan. I mean, I was a Philly fan for a little period of time when Vic was playing, and when Nick Foles kind of took over for Vic when he got hurt through those 7 touchdown passes. I became a fan. Like, oh man, this guy got something going on. But I don't have no stake in this in this situation or in Nick Foles. I'm just a sports fan. But as a sports fan, and as also as my own way of living and growing within myself and realizing what's right and what's wrong for me, it's just like I can't listen to this stuff anymore. I can't listen to the Fox News and the CNN and the MSNBC and the ESPN radio and all this other stuff when they start giving their personal opinions and it's all negative. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes news is going to have a negative connotation to it based on what they're reporting. And I understand that, and I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is you tearing someone down who's doing good. That's the problem I have. Nick Foles is not hurting anybody. Nick Foles is not acting like a prima donna. Nick Foles is not acting like, what's that rookie from Cleveland's quarterback name? From Oklahoma. I can't believe he's slipping my name. His name is slipping my mind right now. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield acts like a complete jerk on the field and off the field in his press conferences. He stares down his old coach and has no problem. And for some reason, He's celebrated. He's celebrated for not being admirable or not winning with what's the phrase? My coach used to say it all the time. When you win with I can't remember. But basically what I'm trying to say is when you win, you still have a humility about yourself. You know, you don't parade around, you don't throw it in your opponent's face. You know, you win with humility. That way your win will be honorable. But somehow some guys can be complete jerks and get away with it, and that's a whole nother conversation. But guys who do the right thing and play hard all the way to the end, and they come up short based on the world standards, winning, losing, you know, then they're bashed on the radio. All at the same time, they're a good person. You know, it's crazy, and I realize I've been feeding myself this crap pretty much all my life. You know, so I love talk radio. I love ESPN radio, Fox Sports. But you know what, man? I can't do it. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna have to try to wing myself off of it because it doesn't do anything positive for me. It doesn't add to my life in a positive way. It just makes me angry. It just causes me to want to bash the person that's talking shit. You know, and I'm above it. Like I am above it. I am moving past the status quo that has been the norm of my life as far as how we treat people, how I think, you know? So I know if I do get any comments, you know, I'm pretty sure there may be some likes and there may be some disagreements, but feel free to share your opinion. I am always up for a tasteful debate. All right, peace.